sense of anticipation to get into a game here tonight?
Yeah, it's exciting. I think you've put in a ton of work on yourself when things like that happen, and the attention to detail from the staff here right from day one of the injury has been pretty incredible. So I owe a lot to those guys for getting me back here and getting me on the right track. So I'm super excited. I think you train all summer, you come back, and something like that happens. So hopefully I don't have to see the gym for a while.
What are you kind of expecting tonight? Do you feel like there might be rust jumping in, or are you just going to be full of energy? Like, do you have any idea kind of what to expect?
Yeah, I don't know. I think obviously the excitement's there, and I think the energy will be there. It takes you a little bit to get back into game shape when you're out that long. It's you can't replicate a game. I've been skating, but you can't replicate those battles that you have throughout a game. Just the little parts of it. So yeah, there's going to be a little bit of rust for sure, I think. But yeah, you bring energy, consistency, and try and bring the same thing every shift, and that's what I'll try to do, and keep it simple for sure, and go from there.
What were you feeling when you're watching this team through 13 games?
Yeah, I said it in Philly when I talked to you guys, but the game is an easy game from up top when you're watching. It's a lot slower than down at ice level, what you're feeling, what you're seeing. So I think it's good to watch from up there and see everything. I think it's been said here, just inconsistencies in our game throughout a full game. But we found a way here to kind of stay afloat and keep going, and that's credit to these guys for staying on top of it. But yeah, I think we need to play 60 minutes in your face, make it hard on teams to come out of their zone, and have some sustained zone time. And you see what happens when we do that. We have a ton of success, so that's going to be important for us, and we'll go from there.
What's the significance, do you think, of tonight's game? No one seemed particularly happy even with the win last time. Like, how significant is it to have like a pushback to start this?
Yeah, I think the start's super important. I think to start on time, have a good first period, and go from there. Your first shift, and kind of feed off each other. I think that's big in this game. So you're not chasing it as much, expending energy. Trying to do too much throughout a game. So yeah, the start's super important. I know guys weren't happy about last game, and but they found a way. And in this league, you got to find a way sometimes, and it's hard to win. And but yeah, the start's super important for us tonight.
What will it be like to see John get honored before the game? I don't know if that provides a little extra spark or energy, but what do you think that'll be like?
It's awesome. I didn't know Johnny much before coming here. One of the funniest guys I've ever met. Seriously, one of the funniest guys I've ever met, and one of the greatest pros I've seen. Everyone talks about how good of a pro he is off the ice, but the details in his game away from the rink, and he's been great to me since I've gotten here, and we've become pretty close. He's a super nice guy and a great family man.
Not many people highlight his sense of humor. Yeah, like how is he funny?
He's I don't know how to describe it, but he makes me laugh a lot, and yeah, he's it's a little bit dry, but yeah, just he makes me laugh. I'll say that.
You didn't know him much, but you played him a ton. What was he like to play against, especially when he gets rocks in down low?
Yeah, unbelievable. That's what I was just going to say, down low. I think he's found another gear this year. In his skating, he looks so explosive through the neutral zone, and he can make those plays that a lot of guys can't make at the blue line. He finds space. I skated with him a ton this summer, and you see it. You see how successful he is with how much work he puts into himself, and he finishes every puck in practice. He does the little things like that, and that's the first thing I told him when I got here is I'm excited to learn from him, and I've definitely learned from him a ton, and he's a great teammate.
Is there any stories that really stick out just about his preparation? Anything that you sort of picked up too?
Well, I saw it a lot with JVR in Philly, the way he went about things, just recovery, everything like that. And Johnny's right up there with that all day. At the rink, he's got something going and always looking to better himself. And it's a testament to him. He's been around. He's done a lot in his career, and he's still looking to get better and find a way to help this team. So there's not one thing I'd pinpoint. It's just it's every day, the consistency of it.
Do you still get nervous, butterflies, anything before your first game of the season?
I would say so, yeah. I think this one for sure. I think just being off that long, I think you always feel that.
I mean, the third period response, obviously, it's the first two periods were unacceptable on our end, and credit to us. We came back and bounced that, but we don't want to be in the position again.
What's your sense of the group? Like, what's been the mood heading into this game?
Oh, we're good. I think we're a great team being even keel, not too high, not too low, and it's no different than any of the game. We just got to have that mindset of coming in and playing like we did in the third.
What are you liking the most about your game here of late?
I just think my effort. I think for me, I really note just how hard I work and moving my feet and trying to do the little things right. And that's just how I like it. I just want to keep moving my feet, keep complimenting my teammates.
John getting on it before the game, like, I don't know if you get a spark from that, but what's it going to be like to see that and be part of that?
Cool. I mean, it's another accomplishment. We had last year 1,000 games, now with him 500 goals. I mean, it's a pretty remarkable accomplishment, and we're happy for him.
Scott was saying he has a good sense of humor. Like, that's not necessarily something people say all the time. Like, does he make you laugh? Like, what do you know about JT's sense of humor?
Yeah. I think, away from the cameras, he's just like any of us. He's joking around, he's talking. He's not as reserved as you guys may seem. So, yeah, he's a great guy to be around.
What did you notice about Austin's leadership kind of last game and heading in, even talking to you guys after that game?
He's a great leader. I think he's more of a leader that leads by example, but when he speaks up, everyone's listening. And, he's a great captain, a good leader for us, and we have a bunch of great leaders like Johnny too, so.
Does that usually happen where he addresses the team after wins or anything like that?
Last game was kind of an exception given how the game went. Usually Chief would, but obviously given the game. Sometimes, it's whether it's Austin. Again, there's so many leaders in the room. It's not just Austin. It's Johnny. It's Gaber, Tanny. Everyone. So it's not just that specific moment.
What's Scott Laughton going to bring to your lineup?
Energy. I think he's got a great skill set. He just comes out there with a passion, and he's talking about he's a funny guy too. So he keeps the mood in the room light, and I'm just excited for him to get back.
I know you guys picked up the win last game, but I didn't feel like everyone was too happy about it. What sort of response are you expecting tonight?
60 minutes. I think it's pretty clear. We play the way we play in the third period more often. Longer period of times we're gonna have success. So, I think that second period last game, you're gonna go through it like 82 games. It's gonna happen, but we got to answer, and we did. So, I think we need a better 60 minutes tonight.
With such a long season, like, how do you view it? Is it how it looks, or as long as you get the points, just it's okay? There's so many games. Like, how do you kind of view that?
It's a league of results, so like you got to be happy with having 2 points, but at the same time, like you want to trust the process. You want to be playing good hockey because it's not going to happen every night. You're going to come back from a 3-goal deficit when you haven't played good the first 40 minutes. So, but at the same time, like I said, give me a result. It's early in the season. You can get 2 points, or we're happy with that for sure.
What's Craig been like? He admitted yesterday he's been a bit frustrated with the inconsistency. What's your sense of the coach?
Obviously that's what you want. Like a little bit like I said, like we haven't had that many 60 minutes effort so far. Seems like we're gonna get 40 minutes there, 20 minutes there, and it's a long season, so it's gonna happen. But the more we go forward in the season, I think we need more of that for sure.
Early in the season, coming off a win, but it still feels like maybe you're looking for a pushback tonight. Like, what are you expecting from the group coming off of the last game?
I think, probably a lot of what we saw in the third period, that's what we're looking for here right away to start the game. That team played last night, so they're on a back-to-back and, play with pace, energy, get after them.
Sort of related to the same thing, but you guys have just scored on first a lot. How do you change that other than
Don't get scored on? I don't know. I mean, last game I didn't mind the start of the game. I mean, I get they went down on a broken play and scored, but you know, we don't want to go in the game thinking about that. Just go play. We got to go play and focus on what we want, what we need to do, the process of it all, and you know, I think you go through stretches throughout the year where you score first a bunch of times, and then it flips, and sometimes you get scored on. You just got to keep playing and get scored on. We can't like get down and stop playing and start backing off. You know, we can't do that. I mean, you're going to get down in this league. I talked about it the other night. You just got to keep pushing. You got to have a pushback.
You got the hat on.
Yeah.
Tavares 500. What will it be like to be part of that ceremony? Does that give the group a little extra energy at all?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're all excited for it. You know, what a great career he's had, and the things he's accomplished is incredible. So we're all pretty jacked up about it, and I'm extremely happy to be part of it.
You're glad to do this, I guess, because when you did score it, it was kind of a muted celebration. This will back here at home will be a bigger thing for the fans and him.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like you always do the ceremonies back home, and it's great for the fans and John's family and the team.
What did you say to him on the bench? Yeah, after he scored his 100th there, it looked like you had a moment with him.
No, I just congratulated him. That's it's a big accomplishment. Couple of them, the points with two different teams. Not many guys have done that, and to get 500 goals in this league, it's a great accomplishment.
Do you think of a game that you've experienced, kind of what you saw the other night?
Have I?
Really, like two different teams, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure I have. I mean, I've seen this before. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people have. I mean, you can have bad periods and get away with it. You don't want to have them. Not like that. We couldn't get the puck from them.
Where were you in the temperature gauge of being hot?
I'm pretty hot. No doubt about it.
As hot as you've been since you've been here, maybe, or?
Yeah, very close, for sure. Very close, Total flip, hey? Total flip. Second, third, total flip. I mean, we got to try to do a better job in allowing that to happen.
Utah's taken a step here. What stands out most about the way they attack?
Yeah, I mean, their two top lines are really skilled. Paterka coming over helps them. They got a good team. They're a pretty deep team. The way they're set up, and like I said, they got skill, and they can make plays.
What are your expectations for Laughton tonight? Like, he's missed a lot of time, but I'm sure he's got a ton of energy. Like, what do you think you'll get from him in this one?
Yeah, he's going to be energized for sure and want to get out there and do his thing. I'll see how the game goes, how he's looking, if it's a drop off or not. Because a lot of times you've been out a long time, you have practiced. But it's not game. It's not a game, right? It's like totally different. So we'll see how his energy is and where he's at throughout the game.
Yeah, Robertson seems to have earned more ice time. You're using him on the penalty kill. What's it about that, his game that you like him on the penalty kill?
I always thought that Nicky played a structured game without the puck. And he's got speed, tenacity. So I do like him on the penalty kill, and I like, Bobby and him. I use both of them a little bit here and there, just running eight guys, so we're not overusing guys on the PK.
But he's had a lot of work. Any more clarity on how close Joseph Ball is to get action, whether it's with Marlies or you guys?
Yeah, it's getting close. Yeah, I mean, I can't. I don't want to give you a timeline and then it's changed. So. But I can just say this, he's in a real good spot. It's great to have him out with us in practice and stuff. And he's in a good spot and he's doing well. So it's close. It's close.
Adding to that penalty kill talk, what do you made of Austin's evolution in that spot? Like the other game, he has those couple of takeaways where he's able.
Well, that effort in that game in the third period by him, that's what he's capable of doing. Penalty kill wise, like, you know, he's good in the face-off dot, which is important, obviously, and he's a smart player. I mean, a lot of these offensive guys, you know, they know what power players are trying to do, and they got some anticipation to them, and that's important on the penalty kill. But his, you know, overall, Austin, you know, like I said, he touches all the ice for us, like whether it's going against top lines, penalty killing, you know, going out and winning on face-offs, and you know, he's a complete player.
Going back to Robertson, just what about his game has allowed him to produce a lot more recently to you?
I think, you know, I've given him more opportunity, but he's deserved it, and I think that's part of it, and that's confidence, right? He feels good about his game. He feels getting a lot of good puck touches, you know, getting shots, scoring. He's confident. That's a big part of the game.
Carlo, good to go tonight?
Yeah, he's good to go.